Alright. It's that time of the week again for more Amstrad Action. We're continuing mission number 51. I think we've still got another 56 to go. Anyway, our first game for tonight is War Machine by players. $2.99 cassette only. Joystick or keys. Are you ready for what is to be a long, hard adventure through an arcade fantasy? Have you got the patience to continue flying to unknown territory, not knowing what snotty space trash sprites are waiting to blow you to stardust? That's not the only frustrating aspect of War Machine. You attempt to jump from a ladder to a platform. You miss and fall, and suddenly your skin is burning and your cute little face is dissolving into an acid bath. Charming head. Your job is to destroy an alien base, and somehow you get the feeling today is going to be a very long day. War Machine is actually a well-structured, colourful, exciting little game. The graphics are beautifully detailed and well animated. Every alien fights against you so fiercely that you get attached to this game purely because of the pleasure of wiping them out. The game is very playable because of how it's put together. With new rooms to explore, new aliens to encounter, items to collect, the game really is quite exciting. Sound is good too, with a pleasant background soundtrack. Arcade adventure fans should get this game now. You won't be disappointed, especially at this price. First aid target score, get the third key. Second opinion, a great original game. Strong colours and imaginative sprites, backed up with brilliantly devious gameplay. Only for die-hard gamers really though. Green screen, no worries. Oh boy. The verdict, graphics 82%. Graphic beautifully detailed, clear, colourful and impressive. Sonic 67%. Reasonably nice background music with impressive sound effects. Grab factor 80%. First impressions will result in hours of fun. Staying power 75%. Determination to discover new chambers will really make your eyes square. AA rating 79%. One of the best budget games we've seen for a while. Oh, is that good, huh? Okay then. Okay. And off we go. War Machine. Correct 99 players premiere. Oh, this fancy background. War Machine by Ian Thompson. Correct players premiere 99. Press fire. Oh, it's changed to blue. Oh. Let's go. If I don't set the inputs on the seat, I haven't. Okay, here we go. Oh, fancy. I don't know where this soundtrack is supposed to be, but I don't think it's here. Come, here we go. climb down the ladder. That's a hard key to spot that. Same colour as the platforms. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no! Okay, what's this direction? Okay, we picked up a thing. Security robot. Something. Oh, gun recharged. A gun needs power, apparently. Okay, how are we going to get through here without ending up in the drink here? Okay. Now, how do we get across here? Not like that, we don't. Here we go, we do that instead. We just take a bit of damage. Oh, we're in. You have found a pod part. Yay? Okay. We found a pod part. Jump. Yes. So if you don't jump, you fall. It's our gun. Now what? Okay. Oh no. Okay. Don't. And did. That's one life down. Okay. Do this again. Jump. And again. Oh, fell. Oh. Okay. At least lived. Try it again. Oh no, he missed. Oh well. Not much shooting happening here. Try again. Somehow we missed. This is fun times. Okay. How do we get... Oh, can we climb that pole? I have no idea. Let's find out again. Oh no. Oh no. And we did. Arg. Go up a bit, but... Go up a bit. That's it. Can't jump that far. Okay. Whatever. We'll go back then. Climb this ladder. Ow. climb back onto that ladder. No, don't jump that way. Don't jump in. The mechanics are a little weird. We're back at the beginning here, are we? Can we do it this way? There's a key there. So how do we get up to that ladder there? That's the tricky bit. How do you get up to that ladder? Not like you got a jetpack or anything. Unless there's one you can find. We're back at the beginning again here. Ladder, come on, ladder. Ladder, come on, there's a ladder here. Thank you. Sheesh. Ladder, come on, ladder, please. Ow. Well, I don't see much else here, so I guess you must somehow get across this. Goes up to here somehow. I don't know how. Oh, yeah. Can we climb this? How much can we? Oh. And shoot upwards, sorta. Is it something? I don't think it helps us much. What do we do? Can't get through there. Okay. So, yeah, what do we do? Seems like I jumped too far. Is that a thing we can... Ah. Can we catch that or something? I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know what it's for. Okay, what will that do for us? Oh, God. Good, we always did. now it goes up. And still can't get across. Oh, I'm out of gun. Oh no, I've got a gun. But I was out of gun. But it does kill you. Arg! I do not want to do that. If I get up there to get that green key, how do I get across though? That's the thing. You can't jump off anything you... Can't jump off anything you can... anything you're climbing. We get to here. Can't fire while you're climbing either. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! Oh. Aha! We figured something out. Oh, it falls down there, okay. Okay. We got somewhere. We figured something out. What are we doing? Come up there. Okay. God. Oh, this game. Come on. Not so much things trying to kill you, it's trying to figure out what you're supposed to... how you're supposed to do the platforming. Aha! Here we go. Key, it's 2 keys. Now what? Where do we go now? Down? Thank you. No, don't jump in. Don't jump in there. Ah, here we go. Here's another area. Okay. through that gap. Okay. There we go. Precision puzzle platforming at that. Go back to here again. Yeah. So wait a minute. Ah. Oh. Come on, let's get this right. Yeah. Oh, you can't get back up there, huh? Oh, I guess we're stuck in going around here again. Okay. Okay, so the question is now where to? Oh, right. That's right. That's right. I remember that now. Okay. Up. Get back up the ladder. Up. Okay, that door doesn't open with the green key. Is the thing we can climb? It seemed to be what we did. You're now dead! We are now dead! Well. Yeah, this review said there's music. Reasonably nice background music with impressive sound effects. Unless they're off by default. Check the manual. Let's see. Music conversion anti-7. It must be music. Learning instructions. Oh, we've got grenades as well, apparently. That's a thing. Grenades are fired by pressing space. So I don't know where this music is. I heard nothing. It's, is that the only one you're gonna highlight, huh? We'll try this version then. See if this version has music. Bad command. Sure, that worked, didn't it? Yeah, okay. We won't use this version then. Item ordering. Try this version. Colors are not right. No sound on the laser, huh? All the sounds, almost all the sounds disappeared on this version. Try another one. Try this cracked version. I want to hear the music. It's supposed to be good. If there's any other thing, we could try the tape version. Nope, 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 nope. Well, it's the colours right on the loading screen. Okay, looks like it's got different ordering of the. It's got the thing down there. Oh, it's back up there now. Where's your grenade? Don't have many of them. Okay. Delete kills the game, it would seem. Time bomb detonated. We're now dead. Where's this music? Eh. Anyway, I suppose we'll move on. Everybody looking for this missing music. Yeah, we'll just get on with it. Right. Next game is Rampage, which we've played before. This is a budget re-release of it by Hit Squad. $2.99 cassette only. Keys, joystick, keys. Because there's 3 players, obviously. Feel like Bite. then Rampage could be just the game you're looking for. Those foolish food additive people have been cooking up all kinds of trouble down at the local burger store. Now put in their big mucks. As well as ruining your figure and complexion, these little burgers also turn you into a 50-foot high monster. A side effect that does as little to enhance your outlook on life as it does for the skyline. Because as all giant creatures that arrive in New York, you want to level the place. Three creatures, George the gorilla, Lizzie the lizard, and Ralph the wolfman, have just about had enough, so they're looking for revenge and side salad. Unfortunately, there aren't any pizza parlours with 50-foot chairs in town, and they're going to eat the town instead. The military and police, as per usual, are out to stop the fun, but the monster militia just see them as lunch. The aim of the game is to avoid being shot, wreck houses, eat people, and rip the place to pieces. There's no subtle gameplay, we're talking about 50-foot gorillas after all, just running, jumping, and munching. What makes the game such fun, though, is its three-player mode. The two keyboard users have a bit of a tough time of it, but finding control isn't the issue. The game is fun and quite openly tongue-in-cheek. The monsters punch each other, the ground shakes when they jump, and if one creature is taken to zero energy, they turn back into a human. The problem being that they tore off all their clothes on becoming an ugly sister and have to sneak off screen covering their embarrassment. Huge monsters running riot in town is the stuff of B-movies and gets the treatment it deserves. The cartoon graphics may be a little prehistoric, but then again, so is Godzilla, and no one told him he looked silly. This is great multiplayer fun from the past. Can these creatures be stopped? I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it might just work. First day target score, 6,000 points. 500 rate of readies, please. Second opinion. Rampage's major failing is its repetitiveness. All you do is tour from city to city and destroy one ruin looking just like any other to me. Green screen. Monsters always look good in green. The verdict, graphics 58%, good colourful characters, dull backdrops. Sonic 47%, okay tune, weak sound effects. Grab factor 88%, mayhem is great fun. Staying power 66%, 150 different backdrops. AA rating 66%, brutally destructive fun. Well, we don't need to play this, we've done that before. Software. Yeah, next game is Mr. Heli. By Firebird, $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick or keys. Muddy hell, this was one hot LZ. You're in a chopper that's flying into the kind of firestorm usually reserved for kamikaze pilots and Iranian airliners. Heli's teeth is your first reaction after loading. As the ultra tweed theme tune starts to drill into your subconscious the way only game jingles can. Because of the title and music, you're expecting Squeak in airborne form. In what should load up, but the best strategy shoot-em-up seen this year with all manner of ships, ghosts and gun emplacements, putting up flak while you divide, conquer and kill. Cute I can tolerate, violent I love. You are Mr. Heli, and you've got to save the planet. I know this negotiations malarkey, though we are talking high-level heavy-duty Armageddon. The evil scientist, known only as the Muddy, has taken over 6 levels of an Earth-type world and is hiding underground. He's unbalanced the forces of nature and must be stopped, but the only thing he'll listen to is the sound of your guns. Ready? Mr. Heli was born ready. With a jolly little jingle playing in the background, it's time to dust off as you fly through a cave looking for a helipad to take you to the next level. In your way are millions of the Muddy's henchmen. Mostly they swarm at you in small shuttles or blast away from gun emplacements, though there are some heavies you can find if you really look. To fight off these waves of nasties, you have a small front-firing gun and a rocket launcher in the roof to shoot things overhead. When you've landed, the rocket launcher starts hurling bombs forward. The actual numbers of enemies and shots on the screen are daunting, Yet the game never suffers slowdown due to chip overload. The sprites react fast and accurately, giving you the precision needed to even contemplate the chance of survival in such an overly hostile world. Your standard firepower is nowhere near good enough for the serious battle chopper about town. Though, hidden in the walls are crystals which you can collect to give you purchasing power at the various special weapons squares throughout the complex. Collect the cash, stop and shop, and soon you'll have the most die-hard muddy fan rocking to your tune. As you scroll around the one-way landscape, there is a danger you can't ignore: the border. You can't retrace your steps, so if by some miscalculation you find the scenery scrolling down while you're moving up, the result is an explosive crush. This stops you getting too tooled up and makes the shooting harder in places like the floating boulders section. The muddy's influence over nature has caused these rocks to take off, blocking your path and threatening to squeeze you at the top of the screen. So you just gotta blast them out of the sight. What a shame. This QT treatment of future warfare is taken to farcical extremes by the graphics, which are bright, colourful, and highly amusing. The thundering of exploding muddies rattles the speaker system, temporarily blotting out the annoying tune. Despite this continual destruction, though, the game doesn't centre on the enjoyment of killing, but the speed of movement and the quickness of reactions. Although a bit of gratuitous blasting is good for your system, if not theirs. If you want heavy-duty action and close, accurate infighting, Mr. Heli can stand and blast with the best. It doesn't get the adrenaline flowing the same way as an R-Type, because your character is so superior to those he fights, but it's a damned close-run thing. Remember what General Sherman once said: war is Heli. First day target score, 80,000 points. Shoot the rocks to find cash crystals. Land on that helipad to reach level 2. Yeah. Second opinion. Trent hasn't done this game justice. The animations are excellent, especially the way Heli waddles when on the ground. A classic shoot 'em up with massive firepower and one I'll certainly play for a long time to come. Green screen. The flight path is clear. The verdict. Graphics. 89%. Cute but strong sprites. Bright and imaginative use of colours. Sonic 74%. Irritatingly memorable theme tune. Grab factor 82%. Simple to play and first time round. Gets hard very quickly. Staying power 65%. 6 levels of pure explosive fun. Maybe a touch too easy. A rating 81%. A brilliant original game. A helicopter game that avoids Vietnam. Awesome. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Mr. Heli, copyright 99 Arium Corp. Conversion by Probe Software. Written by A.R. Little. Graphics by Jason Green. Is any key to start? No idea who did the music. Well, I could look that up, who did the music, I suppose. I mean, as if it's known, of course. Music is David Whittaker. Yeah. Should be surprised. Get ready, Mr. Heli. Level 1. Sold out. I got 2 A shots. I don't have the money for that. But now I do. Whoops. Save some money. Scrolling down now. Oh! Ow. Oh. I know what I bought. Take our life back. Huh? We go. Alright. They pull this off. With the oh. Oh, well, boss. Oh, shit. Wow. That's hard. Those three. Can we kill this thing? Thank you. Whew, okay. We made 80,000. ready, Miss Heli? That was all level 1. That was all level 1. Don't you even get your life back. How do you even get that? Don't get trapped or anything. Life back. Oh, Jesus. Volcanoes. Oh geez, they're random. Oh. Oh geez, yeah, these are random. I've got to get past this though to survive that. No! Ow. 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 This. Back. Oh, geez. Oh! Crunch. I think that was a crush. Oh! Yeah, that's a crush. He's just get in there. They've got no power. All your money. Get already. Five zero. Here we go. I've got no life left. Oh, oh. Oh. Yeah. That's Mr. Heli. It's a pretty nice port, really. So I'll load it back in again. Yeah, alright. Alright, we'll move on. Still got 4 more games to get through, I think, in this issue. I think it's 4. Let's go. Next game. Next game is... I've got to bang them light phase here. Next game is Action Fighter by Firebird. $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick keys. America's quaking in its boots. U-boats have been seen in San Francisco Bay, and the call has gone out for Action Fighter to come and save the day. There's one small problem though. Mr. Fighter has gone down for heavy cold, and his mum won't let him out until Thursday. You're the only one who can take his place. You've got the weapons, you know the score, but have you got the style? Action Fighter's ace in the hole is his car. No ordinary motor. This baby has the ability to change from a car to a bike to a plane at the flick of a switch. Add the on-road modifications available from the Sega truck, and he's truly invincible. His missions involve tearing along, shooting everything and anything until the crisis is over. Not a terribly rational solution, but fun. Racing through the streets or the skies, action fighters want to kill as many enemies as possible, because besides gaining points, there's a chance of grabbing some extra firepower. Staying with a measly single cannon ain't no fun, so you must kill foes by the bucket load to gain double front blasters, bombs, missiles, back firepower, and even limited invulnerability. All you got to do is line up behind the Sega truck that chortles into play and use it as driving armourers. Before you're allowed to do any shape changing though, you need to collect 4 letters that destroyed cars that have left lying in the road. I think there's 6 letters actually, but whatever. Once these are in the bank, you can change the more manoeuvrable bike or the sturdier car. After that, there's only 2 letters to go before you become 2 more letters. Before you Become the plane and get down to the real business of the day. The first stage is considered to be your drive to the harbour, where you get your wings and then soar out over the bay. Your missiles become bombs, and it's U-boat popping time. Quite why you can't fly there in the first place, avoiding all these on-road nastiness, is never made clear, but there you have it. Airborne, you keep any weapons you had before, kiss them goodbye if you die, but you get a bomb sight in front of you to help trash the Nazis below the sea. Unfortunately, the action fighter's life is not a happy one. You see, there's plenty of shooting and killing, but little else. There's no pace to the game, and everything happens exactly when you expect it to. Continual shooting and dodging is initially good fun, but it doesn't have much staying power. Interest would be increased if the game moved at more of a lick, but as it is, everybody ambles along casually, disregarding the fact that you're being shot in the bot by a supercar slash plane slash bike. The graphics too follow in this vein. They're perfectly competent but not awe-inspiring. The scrolling scrolls, the sprites sprite. But none of this happens at the reflex-numbing speed which makes vertical shoot-em-ups so appealing. The sound is limited to the occasional crash, so even dying loses its appeal. Coin-ups are like going to the movies for home games for the home gamester. Now, while we're all happily trot out to spend our cash on Lethal Weapon 2 or Forgotten Worlds, no sane person would queue in the rain to watch Neighbours. Likewise, you can't imagine being drawn to the Sega coin-op. 5 years ago, it might have been state of the art, but now it's just average. A realistic conversion like this can't therefore hope to be a classic game unless the programming team finds something dynamic to add to the program. Unfortunately, even the great team at Core Design, of Rick Dangerous fame, haven't managed the impossible. The result is a playable but completely forgettable product. First day target score, 50,000 points. Singing opinion. If I'd seen it in the arcades 5 years ago, I wouldn't have played then either. Pretty enough, but shallow and hackneyed gameplay. Hackneyed gameplay. Green screen. Invisible, I guess. I don't know. The text is invisible, so... The verdict, graphics, 66%. Works well enough, but not exactly awe-inspiring. Sonics, 25%. It's got the sound effects, but very little else. Grab factor, 78%. Quickly learned blasting fun. Unoriginal theme and execution. Staying power, 65%. 6 levels, if you can muster the enthusiasm. AA rating, 54%. Average shootout that lacks thrills. Okay. Alright. Action Fighter, Eddie Key starts game. Core Design, Correct 1986 Sega, 1989 Firebird. Well, that's a title screen, I guess. Okay, we start as a bike. Shoot the ambulance. Yeah. Sega truck. Twin shot. So A. The helicopter. Can't really do much about the helicopter at this point. Oh, now we're the car. Into the Sega truck we go. Now we got a missile. Okay, I'm getting bumped by the Sega truck. It's trying. I got a rear shot. So a missile can hit the helicopter. Like that. I can do something about it. You got invincibility like this for a bit. The Sega truck can go again. Okay, this is exciting. Oh, now what? Are in a plane. Are in a plane. Do. Time. Please. Oh! Ready to do everything! Oh, there's a Sega chopper. Here we go. Oh, I did not see what hit me. I didn't see what hit me. That was too late. Still stage 1. Oh, still too late too. Aye. Invincibility. They're like tanks. How do you destroy them? Missile don't really do shit. Well, you have to be at least some. I don't think the clean diction's all that great. Oh no! Too late. Well, that's Action Fighter. Yeah, it's okay. Sort of, yeah, maybe. Anyway, next game. So I don't really want to go through it again, even though there's only the first stage. Alright, next game is Action Service by Infogrames. $9.95 cassette, $14.95 disc, joystick or keys. This is going to be odd, this game. Tired and battle-weary from recent fighting on the front line, Private Waring staggers back to the barracks, looking forward to a well-deserved rest. However, General Rod Montgomery Lawton cancels all leave and orders his battalion to enroll for action service. Action service takes place in a top secret training camp rather than out in the field of battle. It's the prelude to a special mission, and only the creme de la creme will make it. You'll need to train hard in the 3 tests: the physical, where you must negotiate different obstacles, clambering over walls, crawling through ditches, etc. The risk section, which tests your ability handling incendiary devices in close combat, beating up your rivals, then blasting them away with rubber bullets. A 4th section combines the 3 previous tests to make the most grueling route of all. Unloading, the game looks quite promising. The main screen presents you with some well-drawn soldiers of Infogram's usual high graphical standard. The game options are selected via a pointer that moves slightly too quickly over a silver control panel at the foot of the screen. An array of buttons on the panel access the various functions. These are unmarked, and so constant reference to the manual is necessary. Once you have worked out how to actually start the game, the main screen splits in half to reveal a minuscule playing area in the middle. The drill sergeant yells orders at you from the top of the screen, and awards or subtracts points depending on your success in negotiating the course. The panel, which displays your score and time, remains at the bottom. The soldier has a variety of moves, allowing quite complex actions. He runs along from left to right, the screen bursts scrolling as he reaches the edge. Sound is minimal. The tape stops to play a reasonable tune whilst loading, but the game itself is perfectly mute apart from 1 or 2 spot effects. The manual is poor. For a start, it's written for the 16-bit machines, so it doesn't have the right loading instructions and lists the wrong playing keys. It even describes a video replay mode that isn't available in the CPC version. The playing instructions are slightly confused and need to be reread several times before they make any kind of sense. Gameplay is disorientating, with each joystick action leading to another level of control. For instance, to shoot at something you're approaching from behind, you press fire, then left, then fire, then down. The gameplay is not fluent either. Getting back to the normal standing position from any given action involves a variety of different joystick sequences. In the heat of battle, you just get completely muddled and end up crawling bewilderingly along the floor instead of lobbing those grenades at the enemy. The only skill involved in action service is knowing where the traps are, and not fumbling the fiddly joystick control. This makes it a memory game of the most tedious kind. It's pitifully easy to cheat too. You can easily complete the first 2 sections simply by crawling all the way. The worst of it is you get more points doing that than you're ever likely to get by doing it properly. Infogrames has been responsible for some excellent games in the past. Action Service, alas, is not destined to join them. News from the front. AA's technical editor has just returned for some real-life combat on Salisbury Plain. Shots rang out, and he looked on with horror as his combat jacket turned crimson. The ammo consisted purely of paint pellets, however, and the battleground was only Warminster Woods. During the day out playing skirmish. Second opinion. Overambitious is the only way to describe Action Service. The ideas are excellent, but the implementation is infuriating. Icon-driven games just don't work on the CPC. Green screen. Well camouflaged. First day target score, complete physical and risk routes. So in other words, crawl all the way, okay? Noted. The verdict, graphics, 82%. Up to Infogrames' usual high standards. Sonics, 30%. The loading tune is okay. Barely a squeak in the game. Grab factor, 70%. It looks promising. But it isn't. Staying power, 27%. Unbearably annoying. AA rating, 35%. Interesting idea, but that's about it. Alright. Now we can play this infuriating game. Thank you, transition. Thank you. Okay. Another one of these. Yeah, that looks correct. A program designed by Bertrand Brocard, Jackie Adolph, Adaptation Team Pascal Borel, Didier Chanfray, CobraSoft 988. Music's the best bit of the game, I'm sure. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's our dudes, I guess. Yeah, this is very clear control panel. It tells you exactly what you're supposed to do. Physics. Alright. These do, if anything. Didn't do anything. I think it's just physics. Destroy. Go! Yeah, it's cruel. Oh, look, we just avoid that dog, just let it crawling. He's crawl. See, you can crawl all the way through it, so that's exactly what we're going to do. He's push left and right. Just alternate left and right to go through everything. That's how crawling works, left and right. No war! Stand up. How do we stand up? I've forgotten how to stand up. Ah, here we go. We're up. Ow! Did they crawl through here too? Yes, apparently. Is it no war again? 3. There's another dog that's impossibly huge. Let's crawl through everything. Give it a go. Yeah, that thing's huge. Stand up? No, I don't want to stand up. Yeah, just crawl through everything. This works wonderfully well. Stand up? No. I want to. a lot safer. You can even go through walls. How long is the stage? Stand up. No, I don't want to stand up. How long is the stage? This is the end. No war. Here it goes. This is that. Go that way. Stand up. I don't want to stand up. No war. Go faster. There's a time limit somehow. Is that a time limit? Stand up. No, I don't want to stand up. Game over. Oh, now it changes. Physic, combat, CCS, physic, risk. Try this. Down and just go. Just crawl. What, 6 minutes? Assuming there's a time limit in the. Oh, that goes faster than seconds. Let's go. He's dying. This is an easy way to do it. Missed. So where does this end? Oh. No war. Missed. Yeah. This is the end. I mean, how do you complete? How do you see the end? No war. If this is a time limit, it's a little hard to get through here. Time it's still going down. We just looped. You're supposed to do something? I don't know. It's just sort of not at all obvious what you're supposed to do. Combat. CCS. Whatever that is. Combi. CCS. Oh, here we go. Scores here. Doesn't tell you. Didn't you finish at those? Or? Load. Quit. So that's when we seeing your name here. Let's try combat. See if we can do it normally or something. This. Oh. 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 What did I trip over? You can't tell them thing. What's foreground object? Yeah, the controls are awful. Sort of grenaded. Let's go. She's fast! Let's go. Got him. Punch, punch, punch. It's a jump. Ow. I think he killed me. Oh no. There we are. Still here. Get up. Get up, you idiot. Where'd it go? Where did it disappear? Ow. Here we go. This is how combat works in war times. Rangers always use this gun. That would be much more easier. Oh, got grenaded. I don't know what I'm hitting. Like just tripping over nothing. Ooh. How do we pick up grenade? Shoots a grenade on you. Ah, here we go. Grenade. I don't know if it's going to help. I don't know how you throw the damn thing. Oh. Dead. Eh. Well, it's action service. 1,629 points. Ooh. Yeah. It's a game. They had ideas. Back to the magazine. Next game is Dynamite Dux by Activision. $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc. Joystick or keys. Think of ducks, and what do you see? Cute little critters bobbing on the village pond. Orange sauce and a piping hot Sunday lunch. Or rocket launchers and boxing crocodiles. If the latter is the answer, then you've been playing Dynamite Dux. From the Sega coin-op comes the story of Bin, Birdland's answer to Rambo. Achacha the Great has kidnapped Lucy, Bin's owner, and Bin must leave the family pond to waddle to the rescue of his beloved Lucy. A heroic duck waggles and jumps his way down the street, armed only with his mighty duck fist. Always thought they had wings. 3 lives and a whole load of energy. Onto the road spills the first wave of monsters. The red dog heads, glove puppets without a hand. They see Bin and charge, trying to bounce some energy out of him. Your choice is to either run or punch. If you keep the fire button pressed, round swings Bin's wing until you release the button, and his fist lands with a resounding Batman pow punch. This is all you have to do, wandering around, meeting or avoiding various baddies, until you reach the middle and end of stage monsters. Gameplay, though, is not merely a set of complicated controls, but what you have to do with the game itself. Duck scores simple but conclusive points here. In your path are scattered various pieces of kit: water cannon, bombs, guided missiles, flame guns, and the paltry equivalent of an M16. Keep an eye on your ammo counter, and if the bad guys hit you, some weapons don't function afterward, so stay sharp. Killing monsters often means they drop a snack to replenish energy. Not that often. Burgers and cake are favourites. Casks of cash can be nabbed en route too, and they earn some real points. Remember though that your primary task is to rescue Lucy, so don't go points crazy. After all, what's the point in being a rich duck? You haven't got anywhere to keep a credit card? Don't answer that, Ed. The monsters are real in-game entertainment. Sumo piggies, boxing crocodiles, cats with spring stomachs, squashed tigers, flaming birthday cakes, violent rock gardens, and huge green serpents are but a few of them. The levels vary in colour, but not in how they play. The routes are ever more difficult to follow, most levels giving you a choice of direction. On level 1 you can go via the road or the subway, and contrary to popular belief, you're more likely to get mugged on the street than the underpass. The game just oozes character. Sound effects are functional, but the graphics are entertainment extreme. The backdrops are pure Tom and Jerry, while Bin bears a striking resemblance to Woody Woodpecker. When dying, he leaps into the air, feathers off all aflutter, looking as if he's being strangled and electrocuted simultaneously. Few games have this much instant appeal. The small playing area is easily overlooked when you are sucked into this Roger Rabbit world of tongue in cheek, ultra-violence. Playing is easy, and so, with a little practice, is great success. But in this game, it doesn't matter if you finish in one night or 1 year. The fun factor here has gone critical, so you'll be back for more. Ben the Duck is a toon who doesn't pull his punches, or his rockets, or his bombs, or his ... First day talent score, reach level 3. Second opinion, Dux is as cute as they come. A vast arsenal of firepower is at your disposal, making it a great blast 'em up. The game might actually be a bit too easy, but it's great fun nevertheless. Green screen. Certain backdrops are indistinct. Click the bullet, get a gun. The verdict. Graphics 93%. Cartoon quality capers on the CPC. Great opening sequence. Sonics 56%. Unimaginative effects. Grab factor 99%. Fun, instant, addictive fun. Simple to play for the first time. Staying power 60%. Too easy? A simple game that will last. AA rating 88%. Dynamite. Oh, hey, we got a raid here from Conqueror Worm. Gonna enjoy some Dynamite Dux. Let's try to enjoy it. Ooh. One day Lucy was playing with her pet Ben the Duck. Then suddenly an evil black shadow appeared and changed into... Lucy startled and frightened and was kept in a miracle ball and taken away to... Therefore Ben the Duck rose up and ventured into Archer world to rescue her. Okay, that's your intro. Well, off we go. Level 1. Punch. Oh. Missed. Ah. Food. Yeah. Never mind. More food. Okay. That did not give much. Ow. How to hit those things? drop. It does have the annoying habit sometimes when you drop your gun. Your water gun makes it inaccessible again. And oh god, time's running out. Oh, that's a death. Yeah, let's go down. Oh. Well, that didn't go well. Oh, it has two lives. Where's he going? Damn it. Well. Okay. Last life. It went poorly very quickly. Oh, he go up. Oh no. No, we fall into nothingness. That's what we do. Oh, we can continue. Okay, up there. Okay. That was obvious. Oh. At least we can continue, because it's something. Ow. Ow. Food. Uh-oh. Okay. That worked. Yeah. Yeah, the Amstrad Action review even referred to Roger Rabbit in reference to this game, so yeah. Level 2! Oh, before I pick that up. Oh, these are sumo pigs. Oh, pick it up. There we go. Glad that wasn't so hard. Let's stay up the top this time. So this seems like a good weapon. It's nice and fast. Oh. This is a pretty good weapon too. Oh. And it's gone! Just like that, it's gone. Get out of that, can't destroy that. Oh. Okay. Sure that was a normal hitbox. Alright, off we go. Ow. I'm not sure you can jump in this either. Oh no, hang on. Yes you can. Jump. Space to jump. We'll get it. Okay. Just gotta get in there and mash, I guess. Right, next stage. Hurry, hit level 3. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I lost that weapon. Oh. And the weapon's gone. Right, hit something. This guy's a little smaller than he is in the arcade version. So not doing much of anything. Right, off we go. Oh, damn it. I don't want to pick it up again. Food. Yeah. Stick with this. More food. Okay. Ow. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay. Oof. In we go. I think this is the final stage. I mentioned 4 stages, I think. Damn it. Poor food, good. Well, off we go. Star. A surprise star. And did again. Time gets a little rough when you're on the boss. Actually, when they take this many hits. Huh? Oh, here we go. There's just the mid boss. I've got the good weapon now. Still. And it's gone. And it's gone again. Continue. 3 credits left. Yeah, right there was food. That's handy. Great. Into the fight. Do not like their pattern. So it's the fire dude again. Just sitting there doing nothing. I don't know why he's doing nothing, but I won't argue. And he's running off to that side of the screen because, well, that's not supposed to happen. Guess the timer will go eventually, will it? Or is the timer just stopped and we're stuck here forever? I think we're stuck here forever. I think that's most of the game anyway. I think it's 4 levels, I'm not sure. It's been a long time. Well, we spent enough time on it anyway, so we'll move on from here. On to the next game. Next game is Grand Prix Master by Dynamic. $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick keys. The rest of the field have just pulled away from you in a cloud of dust, and you've got to catch them to retain your title Grand Prix Master. Drop a cog and give it a handful. It's the only way to get past them. You're riding a guided missile with brakes, as well as staying on, you've got to win the race. You've sweated blood to qualify for the race, and now you're going to show the rest of these losers what speed really means. Finishing isn't good enough, victory is all that counts. Based on the exploits of famous Spanish motorcycle hero Jorge Martinez Esparza, the game allows you to join his dogged hunt for glory on a massive 80cc motorcycle. Viewing the action from above, it takes no time at all to get the hang of hanging on. You just press the joystick key keys in the direction you want to go. The fire button works as the clutch to keep the revs high while cornering. That's about it. Your little red rider is to use these controls to corner more smoothly, accelerate faster, and outride all the other guys to make you the champ. The trouble is that although the game sounds and looks easy to play well, it's a nightmare. Qualifying for a race is all but impossible the first time round. The times reflect these actually achieved in real races. So in the simulation version, you have to be exceptionally good just to share the starting grid with these real world class riders. There are heaps of useful features to help your riding improve, including the ability to read the track before the race and practice before qualifying sessions. But once you go for the real thing, caution has to be both observed and thrown to the wind at the same time. You need to push your moped to the limit and scrape inside the required time, but can only risk losing 5 bikes in the process or your season is over. The whole course scrolls smoothly and quickly, although the playing area is too small for a clear idea of when the next bend is coming. The controls are different to the usual for this type of game, and take a little getting used to, especially the clutch brake mechanism, which lets you make nearly 90-degree turns while travelling at 100 plus. Grand Prix Master takes a different approach to the world of racing. It goes for realism, and rather than having to find friends to play against you, race the computer over a season. The small graphics are easily controlled, making the game instantly accessible, but the level of skill needed to get into a race, let alone win one, means it could also quickly become the most despised game in your collection. GP was fun but infuriating, fast but maybe fatally flawed in the difficulty front. First aid target score, qualify for anything. Potted biography, Jorge Martinez Esparza, born 1962, Alcero, Valencia, Spain. First 80cc Grand Prix victory, Essen, Holland, 1984. 30 Grand Prix victories overall, World 80cc champion, 1986, 87, 88. World 125cc champion, 1988. Second opinion. You can almost smell the burning rubber as you attempt to become the Grand Prix master. The game is very playable, and the graphics are bright and colourful. The screen scrolls very smoothly, but the sound is disappointing and reminiscent of Sick Bumblebee. The many options include a demo and the option to watch the race if you did not qualify. On the whole, an enjoyable little game which should give hours of entertainment. Green screen, good driving conditions. The The verdict: graphics 68%, smooth moving track, small bikes. Sonics 12%, the engine whine drives you crazy. Grab factor 43%, too hard to qualify. Staying power 81%. Each course has an access code, 7 courses all over Europe. AA rating 61%, a good game that's easily picked up, but is simply too difficult. Okay. Too difficult. Alright. That's by a GP Master. It is the dude himself. Spanish version, because I think that's the only version I could find. Doesn't really matter too much. 4 for joystick. Pause the P to pause. Q to escape, I guess that was. Quit. Right. Commence season, I guess, competition or something. Practice. Something. Demo. Main menu. Okay. Do practice and we'll see how far we get. Drama. 3,312 meters. GP de España. Record is 137.52. Look, we'll get anywhere near it or something. Okay, off we go. Oh. Yeah, that's a good sound. Oval 1. I didn't do 132, did we now? Try another lap. So I can't really see the corners quickly enough. We have to react. I've got to memorize it all. both. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere with that. We'll try. Guess this is qualifying. 140 is the qualifying mark. Sure, we're gonna do that. Sure. Okay, something with the brake thing, I guess. Still 2 minutes though. Oh, whoops. Well, I ruined that lap. That was going to be good. I'll try again. Oh no! Oh, screwed it up. $150? We're getting better. $48. Yeah. continue on. It wasn't that far off getting better than last. Alright. Race. Oh. Oops. Well, that worked well. That's how you start a race. I figured you'd just leave you there. It wouldn't start until you actually get the green light. But no, you can just off you go and do whatever. You got one more go. One more go. Sure is. Okay. GP to Portugal. Different one this time. Ah! Do 204 to 240. Yeah, qualifying is not easy. $227. Okay. Didn't even get in qualifying. He didn't qualify. I think we can watch the race. We just watch the race, see what happens. Even though we're not taking part, we'll just watch. Look at this dude. He's way out in front. See how he's going to do it 204. Forward. I'm sure they had all these sponsorship deals when they made this game. 212. Oh, where's this 204 we're supposed to be getting? Come on. One lap. But way out in front, he's still still hasn't done a 2. Come on, I want to see a 204. You're so far in front. So I'm not seeing a 204. Come on. I begin to think these qualifying times might just be a bit of BS here. Oh, he's lapping people now. He's that fast, but not really. .229. Last lap, I presume. Oh, that was the final lap, okay? It's 5 laps then, not 4. I think. Whatever. Oh, he's screwing up there. Oh. So far in front. We got nothing. Yeah, that is Grand Prix Master. We'll move on. I think we've got one more game to get through, so we'll might as well get that done too. Alright, next game. Oh boy. The CD Games Pack. 30 games. Specifications correct at time of going to press. Now you can load computer games from your compact disc player. Codemasters have developed their new CD Games Pack utilizing the latest CD technology to give you 30 top award-winning games on one compact disc, digitally recorded to make load errors a thing of the past. Even with the games loading in as little as 20 seconds. All you need is a Spectrum Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, and a normal music compact disc player. Yeah, unfortunately, they did not release it on the Amstrad CPC. They had technical issues, apparently. 1995. The action starts here. Includes CD cable to connect your CD player to your computer. Software to allow ultra high speed loading. Compact disc containing 30 excellent games. Full instructions how to load and play the games. Oh no, that was it. That was the last game we played. Okay. Anyway. Chucky Wilson darts. Nothing unusual here. What's System 8? Rugby Boss. Oh. Subscribe now to Amstrad Action, your magazine dedicated to your machine. Ooh, they got a Shuffle Pack Cafe. Ooh. Actually getting a French game that wasn't released outside of France. Borog reads up on his classics as he tackles Topologica's Avon. Avon 1495 Disconi Topologica. Borog loaded Topologica's latest game with trepidation. As dedicated Pilgrim readers will know, the Pilgrim never seemed to like any Topologica game due mainly to the absence of the examine command. Would Borog like Avon or not? Ooh. Well, atmosphere 79%, interaction 70%, challenge 85%, a rating 57%. So apparently not. Panic Beneath the Sea, 199 cassette, 450 disc by John Peckham. Panic is a two-part adventure GAC'd from the keyboard of John Peckham. In it, you play the part of an unemployed detective sent on a dangerous mission by your government to dive down to a sunken ship and retrieve some nuclear isotopes before anyone else while avoiding cyborg enemy agents. Not one of the most original plots in the world. Atmosphere 49%, interaction 56%, challenge 66%, AA rating 57%. And just for laughs, come on you Borogites, send in your amusing responses. This month's are all thanks to Phil Jarkin of Sale. Enchanter, have you used Cliche on Krill? The Adventurer? Yourself? The Guards? Tried writing on the spell scrolls with the pencil. In Emerald Isle, type Zizzy. Panic Beneath the Sea, type Cheat. Ooh, I wonder what'll happen. Suspect, got a map for Suspect. Here you go. Type-ins. New boy Adam Waring introduces this month's keyboard capers. Nim 2 is a primarily educational game for 5 to 10-year-olds. It can prove to be a challenge for older players too. The program's author, Mark Walker of Worley, describes the program as a sort of mathematical numbers game. When the program is run, a random number between 10 and 20 is displayed. This is a target number, The player and computer take it in turns to select tiles numbered between 1 and 9, attempting to get a combination of values that adds up to the target. The strategy comes in as you attempt to prevent your opponent from reaching the number, as well as trying to reach it yourself. Two whole pages. Eval 464 only. In response to Shabazz Yosef's request for an eval command, forum AA50, Sig Gorham of Wakefield has submitted a routine to serve that very purpose. The basic listing generates an RSX that's relocatable anywhere in the central 32K. Syntax is simple. If you wanted to evaluate the expression x equals x plus 1, there you go. Since the routine makes several calls directly to the basic interpreter in the upper ROM, it will only work on 464 machines. Wavy DMP 2000 printers. David Hooper of Stockport has sent in this wavy printing shorty for owners of the Amstrad DMP 2000 series of printers. The message to be printed should be stored in the variable $. Super Basic. Norfolk's George McIntosh has written Super Basic, a programmer's toolbox written in machine code for use in BASIC. It includes many of the commands missing from the 464. To use the command, simply type the bar symbol located 2 keys to the left of the Enter key, using Shift and the @ key. Then type the command name and the required parameters, if any. For example, to emulate 6128's graphics pin 1, type bar gpin, 1. Here's a list of all the RSX commands available, along with an explanation of what they do. Frankenstein Jr. Look out for great new games in the cartoon time range from Codemasters. Yeah, there's Frankenstein Jr. Frankenstein Jr. Take control of the monster in this hilarious cartoon adventure. All Cartoon Time games feature special cartoon characters. Some of you will already know, others like Frankenstein Jr. are new to the world of computer games. The Cartoon Time games are a collector's series, each with their own unique number. Look out for the great prizes from character t-shirts to trips to Disney World. Here's the actual listing. Type in typos. Whoops, it seems a few years crept into these pages last month, judging from the furious letters directed at yours truly. All programs are fully tested on both the 464 and 6128 before inclusion in type-ins, but unfortunately, after these pages have left my capable hands, they have to endure 2 terrifying processes before appearing in print. Firstly, our editor, Rod Slasher Lawton, cast a scrutinizing eye over my copy, hunting down spelling errors that don't need hunting, and laying down text down on a page. Frackland didn't quite fit, and so some rem statements were removed to save space. This is why some go-tos came out pointing at non-existent addresses. Secondly, it's off to the art department, where art editor Ollie puts in the pretty boxes, and any text that stands in the way knows the meaning of fear. This is where the ends of programs can get lost, obscured by the artistic additions. A system does exist to prevent this happening, the inclusion of bullets at the end of each listing, but with me being green and environmentally friendly, I forgot to put them on. A program which suffered from this was the fireworks listing. Line 100 should be added to read. A couple of eyes appeared at the end of the last line on 2 listings. These should be ignored. Apart from that, no problems at all. Loam Software Z80 Z80C toolkit. The utility for machine code users. Only $9.99. CTOS reverse assembler. Chases machine code back into a source file. Relocate your machine code. Screen vision turns your monitor into color TV. Atari SDs from £285. Amigas with 4,096 colours, only £389. Bargain. Romantic Robot present Multiface 2. Hey, you can buy it again. £5 off, multi-face. You must not use any of the above products to copy, reproduce, or infringe in any way any copyright material without the clear permission of the copyright owner. We do neither condone nor authorize the use of our products for the reproduction of copyright material. To do so is illegal. The return of the magnificent multi-face. He said decided it's actually legal again. Cheat mode. Thunderbirds are go with another FAB crop of tips. You can't keep a good game down when we've been flooded with solutions to Grand Slam's Thunderbirds. We've compiled the best of them all and let our AA cartographer loose on them. These excellent and indispensable maps to the Mine Menace and Subcrash are the result, so you can go international rescuing with renewed vigour. This is Thunderbird 6 over and out. We've got tips. Both characters must have an aqualung, one anti-radiation pills, the other shark repellent. You must shut down the reactor, find the crew, refloat the sub. Let one character take the anti-radiation pills and the other, and they go off and hunt of the tablets for their partner. Don't use the red card. Here's your map. Here's the mine. More tips. Start each character with a torch, and Alan must have the oil can. Use the grease gun to lubricate the wheels of the mine car. The fuses have to inserted to make the lift work. Connect the drill, the cable, and the compressor to drill through the door. Move brains first as the cavern floods. Get the spanner and the plunger for the dynamite and go up to mend the broken valve to shut off the water. To use the bucket lift, hit it with the hammer. Use the wire plunger and the dynamite to shift the rock floor. Discount software. Navy moves. Outrunk asks Nautical sync 'em up at getting you down. This wonderful poke from Graham Smith should sort you out with infinite lives and ammo. Xenon. Do you find Xenon tiring? Need more energy? Then fret no more, as Full Howard of Mapley gives you infinite energy for Virgin's space age of shoot 'em up. Enjoy Renegade 3 but can't be bothered to fight your way through all those levels every time? Anthony Bales of West Rainton has the solution for jumping levels. When you get to the first menu, press Q and T together. Do it a few times to make sure, and then start the game. Once the level is loaded, press Q and T simultaneously again, and you go to the next level. All a lot more friendly than the traditional way, don't you think? Insider dealing, Phil Howard tells you how to make your CBC look like a spectrum. The swine! Waxes lyrical about protection rackets. The dog. And explains a few hacking terms for the uninitiated. Oh well, maybe he's not so bad. Oh no. It's a picture of the evil thing. Yes, you too can make your CBC look like a spectrum. Ugh. The buyer's guide. It's the same as previously, I guess, more or less. All the stuff to buy. Astrology for beginners. Teach yourself astrology using your Amstrad. Buy a starter pack comprising a simple program to calculate a horoscope, an introductory booklet, and 2 self-teaching programs, how to interpret the horoscope. Only £12.50. No previous knowledge required for all Amstrad, CPC, PCW, PC, and PPC. All of them. Payment by Access Visa. Check. Postal order. Please state make of computer and send SAE layout about 9 inch by 7 inch for free catalogue giving details of a wide range of programs for professional astrologers, including complete natal interpretations and forecastings. Also, I Ching, graphology, biorhythms, etc. Astrocalc. Smogware systems. Smog. Adorable. I know, that font. That fancy lettering font. Afterthought. Don't miss it. AA52 will be out on Thursday, 14th of December, and what a corker will be. Reserve your copy now. The page we slip in at the last minute when it's too late to stop us. Custom made. Just a word of thanks to Custom Car, on sale at all good newsagents, etc., for lending us the hot manta on the cover. It was great fun tearing up and down Queen Street, tyre smoking and... okay, it's true. No one in their right minds would trust the AA team with a bicycle pump, let alone a 1900 brake horsepower monster. Thanks for letting us use the pick though, lads. Brilliant new scheme. Eagle-eyed readers will spot this month a type-in section with a difference. They all work! No, actually, seriously now, we did have one or two problems last month, what with the irregular sunspot activity and the chip shops being shut for fumigation. And we have had to turn a few type-ins down this month, unfortunately. There was that Macintosh emulator that unfortunately had an unexplained syntax error in line 40, for example. And the Intercity 125 simulator that never turned up. Best of all, though, was Nigel Lawson's economic planner, which was 5 lines of basic. He wanted £2,600 billion for. What? No first edition or Protex? Oh gosh, we don't know how to tell you this, but we've crammed so many goodies into this ish that there just wasn't room for everything. And yes, Mr. Angry, yes, if you had your way, yes, we'd all be fine. Yes, I know, yes, oh blimey. Cheats never prosper. Or at least they won't if they followed every word of last month's cheat mode. Or at least every individual character. You see, a teensy-weensy and little puggette meant that the memory address that read 0DB8 should actually have read 0D8B. The oh so honest Phil Howard actually phoned in to tell us he blundered. So all you hackers out there who couldn't get the infinite lives on Shinobi now know why. To the newsagent, Amstrad Action is distributed by Comag. Dear newsagent, please reserve me a copy of the December issue of Amstrad Action due out on Thursday, 9th of November. Wait. 14th of the 9th, make up you... Oh, wait. This is the December issue, isn't it? Right? The next one would be the January one? January Christmas issue, right? Yeah, well. Couldn't get that right, could they? Get lost in a trance. Confused by the cube? Bored by bar charts? Mugged methodically? Finding yourself locked in strange rooms for weeks on end? Zapped out? Alienated by your computer? Lost your sense of adventure? Do not delay, act immediately. Remonstrance is the only solution to your problem. Can you find the solution to remonstrance? Oh. It's one... remonstrance is the name of the game, but they only put in one word. That's... yeah. The price is proportional to all transactions. Okay. Copyright Ibrimon, 1989. Oh, okay. The Action offers. Buy products from your favorite CPC magazine. All the prices include postage, packing, and VAT. You can trust us. We don't intend to leave the planet for quite some time. T-shirt. A truly excellent red American T-shirt with the official AA logo in 3 colours printed on the front. The summer wear yours with pride. And please the Ed. Want to buy 2 T-shirts, only £9. One in white and one in red. Just quote the 2 relevant order codes. Yeah, highlighter pens. Everyone needs highlighter pens. The back issues. Subscriptions, new subscribers welcome. As well as getting the 12 issues posted directly to you from the printers, we have a unique subscriber scheme. This is how it works. Immediately you subscribe, we send you £20 worth of vouchers for our mail order section. This often entitles you to a £20 saving on mail order products from these pages over the next 12 months. For every £10 spent, you save £1. Plus, by subscribing, look out for our up-to-the-minute, super-duper exclusive AA mail order update, which will be posted to you in the next few weeks. Overseas subscriptions, Airmail Europe, $33.95. Surface Europe and the rest of the world, $23.50. No airmail to the rest of the world, obviously. Cabal! Look, helicopters! Over there, helicopters! Cabal is without a doubt one of the finest conversions I've seen, one of the ultimate shoot-em-ups. Yours, Sinclair. Good conversion with excellent graphics and definitely worth the money. Sinclair user. A compilation to beat all compilation. Winners! So this is the compilation made up by what's his name? Charlie Sheen. That's it. Winners. A Thunderblade, LED Zoom, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Blasteroids, and Impossible Mission 2. The champion of games compilations. Winners do it from the front. Commodore 64 128, Spectrum 48K 128K, an Amstrad cassette and disc, Amiga and Atari ST, excluding Temple of Doom. So 16-bit users only get 4 games. What a shame. That's the end of the magazine.